Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tony Jennings with a live report. I am here with more deep dive action and more of the reveal of Madden 26. So I'm just going to go over a few things, that we've learned over the past couple of days with more and more information coming out. Can't wait to get my hands on the game. In the process of trying to get a beta code, but unfortunately, even if I do get a beta code, I won't be allowed to upload or stream any of that footage. But I'll keep you guys posted if I end up getting a beta code. All right, so Madden 26, their main motto is it's built from Sundays. So the gameplay in Madden NFL 26, it's all about bringing you closer to the NFL while providing ultimate control and performance on the sticks. They're powering the play calling AI with years of NFL coaching data that will make the gameplay smarter and more rewarding. EA is expanding and replicating signature styles of NFL players and coaches that you can see and feel. Not only that, the team is continuing to focus on fundamentals of the sport for more depth in gameplay. So number one, signature identity, dynamic gameplay experiences that pay off the unique signature styles of the teams, players, and coaches fans know and love. From jump passes to sidearm passes. I mean, it's all in the game. If you looked at the trailer, Josh Allen, Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes, those guys, the quarterback DNA, it's in the game. Through coach DNA and football weather, each game will feel like its own rewarding challenge, authentic to the exclusive identities of the NFL. The community requests. So in Madden NFL 26, it's built for all of the other different types of players. And, EA wants you to know that they are listening, whether it be searching social media, watching players play and stream, or having direct conversations. They'll value the feedback and are leveraging it to improve the experience by delivering a number of your wish list items. All right, and that's including a franchise mode as well. Foundational football, it's a never-ending pursuit of perfection in the fundamentals of the sport, blocking and tackling. As you can see in the deep dive trailer, there's different animations where it seems like you can control the blocking a little bit, whether that's left, right, forward, out. That's what that orange little cone is in the trailer. Driven by the player's desire for authentic, balanced gameplay mechanics and strategic depth. Now, with the signature identity, the goal for Madden NFL 26 is to make each Sunday feel different and each game feel rewarding. Each time you play a game, whether it be versus the AI or versus another user, online and offline, you should feel immersed in a rewarding challenge, a strategic chess match, an overall NFL experience where the unique identities of the teams, coaches, and players have a meaningful impact on how the game is played and the wins and losses. This is what makes the NFL so insanely popular and exactly the experience that EA is aiming for in Madden NFL 26, delivering this signature experience through quarterback DNA, coach DNA, and football weatherland. All right, now to touch a little bit on the QB DNA. Okay, the NFL quarterback is the most iconic position in all of sports, and they're going to continue to push the ball forward with signature styles in Madden. All right, so we've already talked about a little bit of QB's DNA, and it's in the game, and EA has completely reimagined the performance of the position. All right, in-pocket behaviors. The first component of QB DNA is the behavior inside the pocket. The first thing you'll notice is the new signature ball holds. It'll have 9 unique ball holds at the start of launch, including 2-hand and 1-hand variations of high and low holds, or by chin and back ball holds for 1-hand variations. The QB AI is dynamic enough to contextually switch the 2-hand holds when under pressure or in traffic to increase ball security. For visual quality, a big benefit of having unique ball holds is that they align better with the way each quarterback's throwing motion works and puts much less stress blending the animations together when trying to account for a variety of thrown motions. All right. Um, some of the new ball holds: gunslinger, gunslinger one hand, gunslinger mid, gunslinger one hand low, two hand middle back, two hand middle below chin, two hand low. They've also added more active in-pocket idles so that the QBs will be bouncing on their feet more and or patting the ball and moving their head around to find open receivers while reading the field from the pocket, all set to each quarterback as individual parts of their DNA based on how they play the position on Sunday. The scramble on the run is going to be completely redefined. It's a significant amount of improvements coming for the scramble game, both for passing and running. They completely revamped all of the on the run passing animations and now have full animation coverage from every arm angle. They've also improved the footwork fundamentals to ensure that the QB's hips and shoulders get into the appropriate position relative to where the QB is trying to throw the ball when moving. All right. They're going to give players more control and responsiveness. We've smoothed out animation transitions, starting with the first transition that happens from the in-pocket idle to from scrambling loco to set feet. All right, to further improve the QB scrambling, they've also added to their run cycle sets. All right, so now I want to touch a little bit on some of the new mechanics that they applied, animation improvement. First is field vision, a new technology that detects the line of sight of a QB in the pocket based on his height. If the QB is not tall enough to see over the top of his line, his vision and accuracy will be impacted when not throwing in open lanes between blockers. You'll be made aware of this as the receiver icons will fade out when crossing into segments obstructed from the QB's view. The main purpose of this new functionality is to bring more value to traditional tall pocket QBs and more balance to shorter, more mobile QBs. Also, guys like Kyler Murray, you know how he runs around and looks like a little kid that stole some cookies out of the cookie jar? Yeah, it's in the game. It's definitely in the game. Um, so, also, they brought back the ability to do ball carrier special moves with your QB while behind the line of scrimmage. You've seen Lamar Jackson do the spin move, side juke. That's also back in the game. Jaden and, guys like Lamar Jackson, Jaden Daniels, I'm pretty sure Cam Ward, those guys will have all types of extra moves behind the backfield. Also, let's not forget about Josh Allen. Did you see the dot? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at the footwork. But they overhauled the QB traits. There's over 50 new traits for all players of all positions now, so it's not the same old, same old. And let me run some of this down real quick. So they've obviously focused heavily on traits for the QB this year, but they're also introducing new traits all across the field, which will be expanded upon in the future. Here's a list of 50 traits and what they do. Look for stars. QBs with this trait will look to throw to their star receivers. Risk takers. QBs with this trait will tend to force the ball down the field and throw it into tight windows. Conservative. QBs with this trait will tend to throw shorter passes and avoid forcing passes into tight windows. Cannon. QBs with this trait will have a higher tendency to throw bullet passes. Up and over. QBs with this trait will have a higher tendency to throw lob passes. So, this is just a little bit of the deep dive that has come out, as you can see from this gameplay. Stay tuned. There will be more coming soon. Tony Jennings signing off.